Good day, code manners. Today we are going to discuss about the browser or the web browser. So, okay, what is web browsers? So in this topic, we'll discuss about more of what is the browser capable of doing. So instead, we will be focusing more about uh, what uh, what will be the browsers capable of doing in terms of web development. Okay. So first we'll discuss about the type of browser. Okay, so why we are going to talk about the type of browser? Just because the browsers is selected for a specific uh, web applications that also it is also selected for the design uh, of how will you design your website, and it is not the designing of the website it is not available to all the browser, although it can able to display a information, but then the design is not well acceptable to all the browsers. Okay, that's what we're going to talk about. Okay, first we're going to look at the previous browser that we have in this in on the available on our lifetime experience. Let's say for example, for me, I experience using internet. Okay, internet browser. Enter internet, sorry. Okay, so that's only the one that I experience using. So number two, we have the Edge. This is also based on Microsoft product. Number three, we have the Firefox, Mozilla Firefox. Okay, number four, we have the Google Chrome. Okay, and the number five, we have the what's that? Brave browser, and number six, there is the one with the red icon. Okay, so but that's not the whole point of this topic. So I only talk about the type of the browser that can be able to display your website application. Okay, now the the browser that you are targeting for your website is supposed to be, let's say, internet browser. So that is there is what we call the cross browser application. Okay, okay. The cross browser application, it has a lot of meaning. So the first one is what we call uh, uh, the let's say for example you are developing your website in internet browser version 1. Okay, so later on the internet browser is updating on its version, and now it's version 10. Okay, so that means your browser your website application should also be viewable. Okay, viewable means that there is no distortion in terms of design. Okay, so it can able to display its it is able to display without any problem at all. So I mean to say you are ready for that kind of changes, or that means the browser does not restrict any coding standard for that following updates or the versions. So another meaning of this is your website is also capable of displaying or viewable in other web browsers. Okay, uh, other web browser. Okay, so that means your web application is capable of almost anything. Okay, it can be viewable in the previous version of the browser, and also viewable in other browser. So that means that is a really good website. So why am I talking about this is just because all of the browser has its its uh, it has a self it processor uh, uh, self processor or unique processor that will read your design codes. Let's say for example in Firefox, you can say that we can proceed with something like with Git. Okay, so uh, and so on. So another browser we can just like calling the tags of the elements. Let's say for example the ID of your element, something like the form employee or something like that. So without having any problem at all, and it is being recognized by uh, other browsers. So in other browser, it should proceed in this kind of uh, that is being readable to browser itself. So in there is no actually right now that although most of the design patterns is well acceptable in most of the browser, but then there is some browser that is not yet recognizing all of those form of designing pattern. So in this case, for uh, for a web developer, so it is better to before you begin on developing your own project or website project or web application, you must be prepared or the target browsers. Okay, so we cannot say that you will just have to decide it and uh, view it on view it in the browser that you likes. So it does not it does not work like that. Okay, so in your project, or let's say for web development project, you must say that requirements. Okay, so including that requirements that this web application is only available on the this browser. Let's say for example, it should be available requirements let's say for a browser. So what browsers capable of running this web application. So you can list all of the browser that is capable of running your web application. Let's say you can see the Edge or Firefox. Okay, so that means any other browser that is not listed in here is not uh, capable of viewing or running your web application. Also, for we are just only talking about the design, and let's come to the functionality on the back end one. Okay, let's say for example, what is uh, uh, the script? Okay, so what is the browser that do the most uh, reading reading accurately of your script? Okay, or recognizing your script most accurately? Okay, so there are browsers that cannot recognize your script, such as the JavaScript, any scripts that you're using for your data in your web application. There are some browsers that are not well capable enough of reading all of your scripts code, or it's not recognizing most of your script. Although most of the browser is able to recognize script, but there is a certain script that cannot be recognized in other browsers. So it is okay that you can put that browser is uh, incapable of reading this script, and that's why you will add this browser you will exempt that browser into your requirements for the web application. Okay, now that's only part of the script. So now let's talk about the security. Okay, also part of the selecting the browser is you will choose the browser that do the most of the security for your web applications. Okay, so not only that the web browser is capable of displaying your web site application design, it also requires for us to select which of the browser are capable of reading most of your script. Okay, so we know that most of the web browser is capable of reading the script, but which one is most reading the most of your script, capable of reading the most of your scripts, and also provide a lot more of security. So in this case, to recap, so the browser in terms of web development, we have to select the best browser that cater the most of the uh, design. Okay, able to read the most of your design, and also scripts and security. Okay, so that's it. So I think it's well understood now that this condition in terms of developing your application should be considered. Okay, so now when you are before you start your development, you will consider at least these three uh, three conditions. Okay, is it able to read all of your design? Okay, design codes. Okay, such as the uh, content style sheet, or and also the scripts such as JavaScript, and also it can is it able to provide security the most. Okay, well, that's it for now. Thank you for watching.